and a beer.
Bien Cochelin, or Badaibo.
He say you under arrest, Mr. Frank.
You got the wrong guy, pal.
Nishiga, Tongshin Lin.
He say you beer reviewer.
Yeah? Tell him I'm drinking. Welcome back. You know who you're with. You're with Frank. Once again in the chair. Once again bringing you yet another shower beer review. I'm the guy that's going to give them. You know it. So as you saw in the intro, we had a few celebrities actually reach out to me loving this shower beer review, as I assume most celebrities would. The boys at Joy Tactics gave me a recommendation of a beer I should try in the shower. Bud Light. Not to get confused with Budweiser, but this is the light version of the Buds. Had a few of these back in my heyday, gotta say. Good beer. You know, if I have to put my own 2 cents in, I think the platinum version of Bud Light, perfect. It's perfect for a young Frank stud to drink a bunch of those and enjoy himself, you know, how I do. But anyway, we're gonna get into this beer review because the boys at Joy Tactics recommended this. This whole episode is gonna be about joy, happiness, cheerfulness. What beer does to me, makes me happy, makes me joyful. So, let's get cracking. We got the raw beer test coming in 3, 2, 1. Now you know how I did this with the PBR. We're going for 2. Honestly, you know, pretty milk toast beer. Not too much to say about this one. Not too much to hate about this one though too. It's light, it's refreshing. It's not my favorite light beer out of all the bunch. We'll get to my favorite in a few episodes, trust me. But, you know, this ain't bad. Bud Light's pretty fucking good, honest to God. This is the kind of beer you have typically at like a sports event. I feel like you'd be watching a baseball or basketball. You'd have one of these guys, right? And you'd be enjoying yourself. This beer would elevate your joy of whatever you're doing. Maybe you sneak one of these into the movie theaters like I did the one time with watching the Batman. And you enjoy the movie a lot more when you do that. So, let's get to the ranking of it. Where does this sit? I gotta say, this is gonna be a solid 7.5 beers on the dry beer test. I got a feeling with this episode that this might be a little bit higher in the shower. Let's not get ahead of myself. Let's go hit the showers and see how this beer holds up. Welcome back to the shower portion of the shower beers. We got none other than Bud Light today. So, let's cut the BS. Let's get right into how this tastes in the shower, alright? Cheers. Okay. Wow. Wow. This is great in the shower. Hands down, I'm going to put Bud Light over the PBR. This is a beer that in the shower, it just tastes so much better. It tastes more right in the shower. This is something you're drinking right before you go to the basketball game, the pickup basketball game down the street, you're shooting hoops. Yeah, you're drinking one of these in the shower. You're having maybe not a tall boy this before physical stuff, but you're having a beer and you're gonna have a Bud Light. 100% you're gonna have a Bud Light. I would say, while a PBR is still good, don't get it twisted. A PBR is still great in the shower. This is more fun and joyful to drink in the shower, I feel as though. You know, I feel as though this is something that not only is a shower beer having a good time, you're having a great time with Bud Light. A great time. This is unorthodox, but we're going to hit a few more of these sips in the shower, guys. Whoops. Oh, they should make this in every shower. They should have a little Bud Light dispenser in your showers if you're okay with that. If you're, I think they should, but you know. So where do I rank this? I already said it's the beer that makes me the happiest so far in the showers. I've already said it ranks higher than a PBR in the shower. This is 5 out of 5 cans. This holds the record right now of number 1. 5 out of 5s, you have to have a battle out of them. Someone's still the number 1. Bingo! Bud Light. Also check that out. Check out what it's made out of real quick. You probably can't see. I'll read it. Always brewed using the choicest. I love that. Choicest. Hops. Best barley malt. And rice. Rice. Anyway, guys. 5 out of 5. This beer rules. On land. Good beer. Not my favorite light beer. In the shower. Great. So we talked about the beer. Bud Light today. What an amazing beer. What a great beer. Like I said, I think this is a stellar beer. It's not my favorite light beer, but that doesn't mean I hate it. I think this on land is a really solid choice if you're given the option to have Bud Light. It's good. 7.5. It's a good rating. People will get that all mixed up. That 7 somehow became a bad rating. 7.5 is fucking great. It's a great light beer. It's not the best. It's a great light beer. Now, in here, in the shower, this takes it to a whole nother level. I don't know why. This beer brings me a lot of joy in the shower. That's what we're all about. Guys, gals, that's what we're all about here in this channel. My buddies at Joy Tactics, I can call them my buddies, they're practically my best friends, at Joy Tactics recommended this beer. They wanted me to have a good time, and I know that if they drink this, they're having a great time. That's what this is all about. So, I'm going to give you guys as I always do, a movie and an album to listen to. Something that brings joy while you're having a Bud Light. First up, The Matrix. The Matrix. I feel like watching The Matrix, the first one, with having like 3 or 4 Bud Lights with you and a few buddies, great time. You're gonna be smiling. It's an awesome movie. Dude, gal. The scene when they go into the bank and, like, you know, they got the trench coats and, come on. I almost slipped out there. Few Bud Lights, it's gonna rule even harder. What about the music? We got, I'm taking it out of the wrapper for you guys. Deer Hunter, Microcastle. Cool gatefold, little thing. Yeah, I just feel like, honestly, like a Bud Light and listening to some Deer Hunter, hanging out with the boys, chilling, maybe with a girl or with a guy, like, you know, whichever way you swing. You're hanging out, listening to Deer Hunter, drinking a few Bud Lights. It's nice, good, relaxing music, fun music, you know, it's cool. Yeah, listen to Deer Hunter, man. Listen to Deer Hunter if you're gonna drink Bud Lights. Well, that brings us to the end. And as I always ask, I ask that, you know, show some love to this video. Maybe give it a thumbs up. Maybe you comment. And maybe you subscribe. I don't know. Reception for these has been pretty good. You know, I definitely going to continue these. It seems like people do enjoy them. So, I'm going to keep them coming. Keep your suggestions rolling out and everything. I appreciate anybody and everybody who has interacted with this in any way. So, yeah. I'll catch you in the shower in the next one. Well, I'll be in the shower. You can catch me in the shower on the next one. All right?